scene about a dog living flash. Real white boy dog, got the bitches hanging off his back and the queue a mile long, gold dripping, medallions and rings, diamond in the tooth so he gleams when he grins. Tongue of a snake, mind of a jackal, mind your back round him, he's a live one, hard to handle, running things on his little patch, real pash. Cronies around him pissed because they still brass and wanna still rank. Too many gangster films were watched and soon a plan B hatched. He knows this, and the one who he assumes would make a move has said he'd like to meet and wants to have a little chat. So he needs to get a shooter packed and face it like his idols would have done, son. That is where his head is at. He wishes that he could have done something switched, and wishes that it hadn't come down to this. Him and the workaround have got a way back hissed. He gotta keep them in line like their pimp. He wishes that he could have done something switched, and wishes that it hadn't come down to this. Him and the workaround have got a way back hissed. He gotta keep them in line like their pimp. A little nervous, I never used a knife before. Assailant status will get me in the minds of all. I feel to take back my hard work and to repay back on everything I earned for that fucking bastard. Meet the duly deceased by the bank in a minute, and it's bye-bye sunshine and good riddance. He had it coming to him way back, and now he's messed around with my girl. I feel I need to take a stand. Here he is, cocky, gold blinging prick, BJ in a sick. We spud and stare into each other's iris. I guess this is the end, we walk side by side, cause one of us is leaving here, the other one is dying. Descend the alleyway, I'll slip in front. His phone ringtone goes, home sex video noises the cunt. Go ahead, take the call, I shout it. That's when the hand touched me, and the knife was my first reaction. He wishes that he could have done something switched, and wishes that it hadn't come down to this. But it was going so swimmingly, payback was mine, now it flipped right back on me. He wishes that he could have done something switched, and wishes that it hadn't come down to this. But it was going so swimmingly, payback was mine, now it flipped right back on me. Hi, my name is Steve and I work in the bank, and I'm late for my dinner with my wife and my fam. But the front space today, I have to leave by the back, and I hate the alleyway with its needles and gag great. There's some big guys blocking my exit. One's on the phone and the other one is shaking. He's reaching inside of his coat kinda strangely. I think he has a knife, I must stop this hastily.